first point of international, it's called foreign policy display,
Yes.
should be our embassies. We have
Okay.
embassies in a lot of countries. I think more than 50 embassies.
Yes.
This is where we should be having our cultural artifacts, our cultural attires, our farm plates on South Sudan that are written, that are developed, and these farm plates, these artifacts, these attires are out there for other people to see. We should be having cultural events
Yes.
that unite tribes, that bring them together, like an expo, cultural expo
Yes.
for all tribes in South Sudan. Either it's done in Juba or any other state. We should be having drama and festival, music festival, across the country,
Correct.
from all the way at the high school and the primary level.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to SGN, and this is Sebit Gordon Show. And today we have an amazing guest in studio. He's an entrepreneur, he's a development and communication strategist, and most importantly, he's a nationalist. Welcome, Ustaz Miyen, Matthew.
Thank you, Mukurgenzi.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to be on the show.
Hey, we've been looking for you for ages.
You know, people are doing different things.
Yeah.
But it's important to find time for important things like this. Your show is doing well. We've seen a lot of interviews you've done. Yeah, people really love it, and of course, you are among the people pioneering the industry. So it's good. It's a good step, showing the path for other people.
Thank you. It is fans. It is all the fans who are watching this show that have made this a success.
Yeah.
And all the credit is up to them.
Yeah.
I give to them all this credit.
Yeah.
You're one of the most requested guests that, hey, you host Ustaz, we want to hear him about. And today I've made your request come true, and is as from his name, Ustaz Miyen Matthew. Today is going to be a learning curve and learning session. I would love to learn more from you because you have depth and knowledge. Yeah. So there's a topic we want to like 3 topics, but let's start with one. These the social fabric of South Sudan. I hope you're comfortable with that topic today.
Man,
I know I've ambushed you, but
it's okay, man. You know, we are South Sudanese.
Yeah,
we're able to speak as much as
yes,
to the knowledge that we have.
What do we need to teach in school in regards to promotion of peace, unity, and harmony? Because South Sudan, its society is quite diverse.
True. Thank you for that question. And being the topic is about South Sudan, that is the tribe, culture, and the people.
Yeah.
And before we go into that, like he said, I'm a teacher. I'm a teacher. Of course, I didn't go to school, and I didn't take a teaching course or anything like that. But it's something that I've learned along the road. I've taught in Juba Mechanical Center. I taught business and entrepreneurship. Okay. So I've attached myself to teaching, and it's not only teaching in school, but teaching young people or other people generally in life. Before we go to the topic, as a Ustaz myself, I'm interested in geopolitics and regional politics, and I want to sympathize first with the Palestinian people for what they are going through. We've seen for a couple of months a lot of kids have died unjustifiably, and what the Israelites are doing, by now, as you've seen, we have a case at the ICC to the South African people. We have a genocide going on, and it's very unfortunate that the world has normalized kids and children, mothers dying anyhow. So other than that, of course, let's go back to our topic. South Sudan, like you said, has an incredibly diverse ethnic group.
Correct.
Of more than 64 tribes. And these diverse cultures, these diverse tribes, diverse language, as we say, we are multilingual. This, for other people and for a majority of us, from a standpoint of tradition and culture is our strength.
Yes.
And for us to be able to have a long-lasting peace, cohesion, harmony, coexistence, for us to accept ourselves, regardless of all the differentiations that we have, we need to focus our direction at the school level, at the education system. We need to teach our kids at that level when they're still young to be nationalists, to be patriots, to accept themselves the way they are, to accept their cultures, to accept the languages, the different languages that we have, because all our 64 languages are national languages. We have one official language which is English, but all the other ethnic languages are national languages. So we need to teach our languages in school. We need to teach our culture to our children, to our kids, at the basic education level. We need to teach them about our history, for that matter, the liberation history from the beginning all the way to now, what has happened, the bad, the ugly, everything about it.
Is it not in the curriculum?
Well, it's barely in the curriculum, and if you look at the curriculum, it's too basic. It doesn't touch on the tangible things, the most important things that kids are supposed to learn while they're in school, so that they grow up into citizens who are responsible, who know about their country. And the different conflicts that we've had over a period of time has led to our citizens being spread across the country, across the region, in different countries, and this has diluted our cultures, our languages. Our young people have adopted other people's cultures, other people's ways of life.
All right, these diverse as it is South Sudan, you know, in some other countries, the setting, where the unity of people, it has been achieved through maybe a common factor like religion. Like if you see these Arabian countries and so on, despite their diverse tribes and so on, religion stand out as a factor of unity, and so on. And other countries, it is through maybe their national philosophies that bring the cohesion of people and integration of efforts. And even other countries, which okay, like here in Africa, there's a country I know that religion and music is the only those are the only two factors that are unifying that country. And it has a lot of tribes, but religion and music. So according to you, what do you think like will bring that to South Sudan? Well,
like I said earlier, South Sudanese are a unique people, and their uniqueness is based on their multicultural, multilingual, multi-ethnic aspects. And we've had a unifying factor, a commonality before. Then when we were the Sudan, when we were the Southern Sudan region, our common unifying factor then was the subjugation we were undergoing under the Arab regime. The SPLA was a commonality, was a common factor that united us as a people. We wanted to be free, to achieve independence from the Sudan, and all tribes, all people, all ethnic groups united around the movement for us to achieve that particular objective. And now that we are an independent country, a sovereignty, what we are supposed to be focusing on, and it is unfortunate that after we gain independence, we plunge the country into unnecessary conflicts. And these conflicts have really digged into the social fabric. Now people are divided beyond repair along their tribes.
Is it beyond repair, or there's something that can be done?
It's beyond repair for certain generations. You get the point. The country is not made of one generation. We have we have different generations, almost 3 generations altogether. 4. We have the liberators, we have the We have the young generation behind the liberators. This is the Red Army. We have us, and then we have our kids and their kids to come. But for these two generations, it's almost beyond repair.
Okay.
Yeah, because they are affiliated to their tribes, they are affiliated to political groups, even to their ethnic groups. Even language divides us. So for us, what we should be focusing on is the upcoming generation.
What do you recommend?
We recommend that we focus as a factor of unity. Number one, our culture, our
Okay.
different cultures. They are unique, they are beautiful, they unite people. Number two, we need to focus on things that bring the best out of young people, such as sports. Sport has been seen for the last 2 years. It has been a huge unifying factor. It has united the whole country.
Yes.
Our national basketball team.
Yes.
These are the pride of South Sudan. They've taken us beyond our imagination. And you've
Pride of
seen
Africa
the rally,
actually.
everybody has rallied behind the team despite issues here and there. But
Yes.
we support the team 100%. It's a unifying
Yes.
factor. The other thing is our country. What is unique about South Sudan is that we love our country in depthly. That every time you hear a certain group of people pulling on the other side, no. South Sudan is one, this is our country. So the nationalism aspect, and nationalism is inculcated to kids, to young people when they're young. Issues to do with the flag,
Yes.
issues to do with the presidency,
Yes.
issues to do with the coat of arms. These are constitutionally factors of unity.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, hey,
And you've seen also there's been a discussion around the flag for a long time. The flag has constantly changed. There used to be this color, there's this color, and
yes, is it navy blue or
it's light blue.
sky blue?
Sky blue
Is the correct one?
is
Yeah.
the correct one. Yeah.
Okay, you've talked about cultures. So, what do we need for our cultures to to expose them,
Yeah.
like internationally or globally?
Yes.
Like to because you can see, like, from Africa, there are some distinct cultures which have been sold.
Yes.
Like their narratives have been sold. Like you
Yes.
can see the time. Let's
Yes.
say, for example, in Kenya,
Yeah.
you can see the Maasai culture has been sold
Yes.
globally.
Yes.
And I think we have cultures in South Sudan which are more exotic than what has been sold out there.
Yes.
Because we have beautiful cultures. What do we need to expose those cultures?
You see, Carl, anthropologists have for generations divide South Sudanese ethnic groups into almost 6. We have the Nilotics, where we have Dinkas, and these are the people. Then we have the Central Sudanics, and then we have the Nilotic Hamid, then we have the Bari speaking, and then we have the Zande. All these different ethnic groupings have very unique and beautiful cultures. As a country, we should be able to identify, and I think we are in the process of identifying one particular, 1 or 2, 3 cultures or identity cultures that we should be exposing there.
Yes.
Number one, our first point of international, it's called foreign policy display, should be our embassies. We have embassies in a lot of countries. I think more than 50 embassies. This is where we should be having our cultural artifacts, our cultural attires, our farm plates on South Sudan that are written, that are developed, and these farm plates, these artifacts, these attires are out there for other people to see. We should be having cultural events that unite tribes, that bring them together, like an expo, cultural expo for all tribes in South Sudan. Either it's done in Juba or any other state. We should be having drama and festival, music festival across the country.
Correct.
From all the way at the high school and the primary level.
Yes.
Yeah. Music and drama festivals.
Yes.
This is where culture is actually seen. This is where it distinctively comes out. And also, like Dr. Garang said, our founding father, in whom his visions and dreams we are still trying to achieve.
Yes.
He said we will have to meet the world where it is. And now the world has developed beyond beyond our speed. We are still dragging our feet, but we have to meet the world where it is, and we have to take the advantage of technology and internet now.
Yes,
To
correct.
expose our country. And
Yes.
I'm really happy seeing that a lot of young people, even this platform itself, is
Yeah.
advertising South Sudan. We have young people on all social media platforms advertising our country, showcasing the beauties we have, the landscape, the cattle, the flag, all these things are on social media. And these are individuals who have taken upon themselves to advertise their country. And this is one way of selling us, for us to change the narrative, because it is up to us to write our own history, our own narrative.
Correct.
Yeah, a lot of people have written narrative of the African continent for years, and we've been vilified. A lot has been said about us that is untrue. That is not a perfect reflection of ours.
They say
it's the dangers of a single story.
Yeah, they say until lions have their historians,
yes,
the tales of the hunt will always glorify the hunter.
Very true, very true, very true.
Yeah.
So we have to take charge of our own destiny,
Yeah.
tell our own stories the way they are, in the most perfect way they are. Yeah.
All right. I think you've actually dissected it and given justice to this one of the topics that we had for you today.